we looking at?
Stupid battle droids, get out of the way! Hello there. This is General Grievous, and you are watching Southern Comic Geek.
Roger, roger.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at, as long as you're watching. That's the important part. Welcome to a Saturday morning-ish cartoon crew. And I am your host, per usual anyway. And hopefully everybody is having a good time regardless of what time zone or what day that you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or on the rewind. I hope that you'll take the time, doesn't take you very much time, and that you will smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so when random stuff comes up on this channel, you'll be the first to know it, and you can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later, as long as you watch it. Per usual, we've got an eclectic group of sellers here today, and I hope everybody is having a good day. And if you are not, seeing some funny books and some hanging out in the comic book community can certainly lighten your day. So, we will go around the horn and introduce some of the sellers and say some preliminaries in just a minute. But first off, worth the price of admission, which is free, by the way. But anyway, if you're needing some supplies for your comic books, your coins, your records, etc., whether they be boxes, plastic, cardboard, mylars, mylights, etc., you can go to bcw.supplies.com. Use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 10% on your order. There's a link in the description below. And if you're like me and you like some good coffee to go with your comics, you can visit comicsowncoffee.com and use the coupon code SCG to save yourself 15% on your order of coffee. And especially if you like DC characters with your coffee, they have an agreement with DC, and so they have comics on the back of their coffee bags. They've got a big exclusive coming out that I talked to the owners back at Dallas Fan Expo. They're actually going to have a Comics on Coffee comic exclusive. I'm not at liberty to say who the artist is going to be on that cover, but it's going to be really cool, and it'll be a part of a package that you buy the coffee and it comes with the comic, similar to the way they've done with Scout Comics in their recount. They had a gold medal recount cover that they did this with, and they got the okay to move forward with one for DC. So that's going to be really cool. And so let's see, we've got a couple of folks hanging out. What's going on? Mark over at Legion of Comics. What's up? Steven, Spock, and presumably Worf. What is happening? And we got Comic Cap Collectibles. Hello. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are doing just as well as everybody else. Let's go around the room and say our hellos to our sellers, at least the sellers that are on time. Let's go with Shelby Comics. How are things down in South Texas?
What up? What up? It is hot. It is hot. We have hit summertime here. Things are bubbling and boiling, and you could fry an egg on the ground, my friend. Man, it has been definitely thank you, Jack. Shortest distance 22 points for a cat is across the computer. Yeah, just been a little under the weather this past week. So, but love coming in on Saturdays. We got a great group here. So I'm not going to spoil who you got on the lineup, but great group of friends, and we'll see what we can do, my friend.
Man, sounds good. In Texas, just like Mississippi, it is a little warm over here.
It's warm, man. We've been hitting 90 degrees, a couple of 100-degree days. Yeah. Man, this AC is freaking.
Trying to keep up. Yeah, well, and you add southern humidity in the middle of that. and just takes
Don't even get me started.
Takes it up a notch.
It does.
Manny the Hobgoblin Collector, thank you for joining us today. And let's go over to a southern state as well. How are things up your way, CFAP?
Hot. Just like Texas. We're riding on baby Texas with what we are. It's pretty hot but windy. But we'll make it. Let's sell some books. Hope everybody gets something. Make some money. And go from there.
Good deal. Point Reyes Vacation Rentals. Thank you for joining us today. And this is his first time being on my channel, I think at all, but specifically in selling on a Saturday. I have been on his channel multiple times over the years selling.
We have. So good to see this guy.
What's going on?
Hey there. Okay, you happy Southern? I put a shirt on.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm just came on. I just thought it would make you happy. The first time I was coming on here, I showed a little bit of chest. Okay, so I had everything going. The hair, everything was clean. I made sure the chest hairs were combed, and it was all for you. So I ain't got much to comb here. So
You're looking good.
I tried to make sure this looked good just for you, Southern. Okay.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You know, the first time here. Yeah, it is the first time ever on Saturday afternoon, and that's because I don't normally get Saturday afternoons. I know you asked before, but I don't know. I'm just usually never available on Saturdays, and this Saturday I am. So
you're looking good, Thunder. Looking good.
Well, good deal. Well, we're supposed to have one other seller that's going to be joining us, and I'm sure that he's running late. He is in a different time zone than any of the people on the thing, so he's actually earlier than any of us here, but nevertheless, he's the latest. That's how it goes sometimes. But I will go over a couple of rules. I don't like to be super repetitive because our rules are pretty much the standard of any comic book auction here on the YouTubes. But if you are not able to pay your sellers immediately, just communicate that with them. If they say, hey, man, I get paid next Friday, would that be cool? And they say, yeah, go for it. The key thing is communication. Don't ghost anybody. None of us are professional sellers here, but, when we put books up and somebody says they're going to buy them, we just assume that they will and that they'll do it in a specific amount of time. Custodian Ken's here and says only 82 degrees here in Connecticut, but heavy humidity, hazy day due to northern wildfires. You can taste it. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what it's like here. It's nothing but it's all gray because them damn Canadians can't put out their own fires, I guess. So
Canadians. Where's Alpha?
I stepped outside the other day. I thought the neighbor's house was on fire. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Is that why you took your shirt off? You were fixed to go and rescue him or something?
I was gonna go save some people, and I didn't want anything like inhibited me from free movement.
Right.
So because I'm always a hero. No matter what I do, I'm always a hero. I'll have my hammer in my hand and I was ready to go.
Yep, there you go. Send the rain, Thunder. Custodian says yes, the air is awful. Yes, I've heard and seen some pictures up there, so that kind of sucks. Always for auctions, always wait, and bins, always wait for the starting line. That way we can make sure that everybody's seeing stuff in a fairly reasonable time frame, et cetera, et cetera. Other than that, the rules are in the description below. Also in the description below are the contact informations for the sellers today. Most of them are on IG. And thank goodness for comics. Exactly. You got a good excuse not to have to worry about going out there and going through that fog today, Custodian Ken. If you are not on IG, if you're strictly email, just let us know in the chat and we will send smoke screen signals or pigeons and all that other kind of stuff to try to get our messages over to you. With that, Jack, or is that Freeway?
That's Jack. Freeway I don't know where
It
Freeway
looks like
was.
Jack's ass.
Freeway was following me around here a little
Yeah,
bit ago.
Jack was showing his tail, literally.
Yeah, Freeway was around here a little bit ago. She was following me around. I took a shower. I'm like Thunder. I had to look good, try to look good for the people, and I took a shower before the show, and Freeway was following me around. Oh, Jack, you are really not healthy.
Well, good deal. Let's go over. We'll get started with Shelby. You ready?
Yeah, we'll do a little something here.
All right, we'll go over to Shelby.
We're gonna do an old style. I hadn't done an auction in a while. Do a lot of buy it nows. Jack, get your butt off of the mouse. Oh my god. All right, and I was looking at a few things. Point Reyes, I have a stack of books here for you. Can we double check that everything is paid up so I can go ahead and ship that out for you, my friend? I was just talking to another buyer on IG, and they're like, well, I paid on such and such date, and it's like, it's really tough for me to find payments when people could either pay Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and I don't know your real name. So it's kind of tough sometimes to hunt up payment information. Anyway, I've got 5 DC books. I've got the 0 Point #1 Fortnite special. I think it's still in the poly bag. I think it's the second print. Also have Omega Men #1. Got a couple of war books. We're War Tales #1, Army of War #1, and another war book, Heroes at War image book. So all 5 books starting at $5.
All right, $5 auction. So right at $1 a book, starting now.
Yeah, and I'll be selling, basically trying to sell everything around $1, starting at $1 a book in bundles today. So take advantage of that.
There you go, folks. Fill up those boxes.
Sorry?
I was saying, fill up those boxes.
Fill up those boxes.
Yeah, for today, for anybody that spends $100 with me, they will be getting free shipping. So
I'm definitely happy to do free shipping if you spend $100.
Yeah,
thank you, Point Reyes. I appreciate you, my friend.
So yeah, I mean, if that's a $10 mailer, if that's a $17 medium flat rate box, either way, that will work. But right now we got these 5 books starting at $5, $1 a piece. I'm sure it's still got I wonder if that Fortnite code is still good. I guess it is.
I would assume it is. It's still in the poly bag and stuff, so the code should still be in here. And this week I was sick, so I wasn't even on Madhouse on Monday. I've been sick this week with a sinus infection. I'm just now able to talk a little bit, so lucky y'all. But yeah, last week I sent out, I think I had 25 packages that went out, and oh man, and I'm not a real business around here. So, shipping out 25 packages out of this mess is a job within itself. $2, only $2. I ain't worried about $2, Point Reyes. I am not worried about $2. $2 is not going to break me. Now, Jack here, might go without a treat for a day, but anyway, yeah, I'm not worried about $2, my friend. But I appreciate you looking. It really helps me out. Yeah, so if I was more organized, had QuickBooks and all that shit, I got stuff written on freaking, Post-it notes all over the place, and it is not a real organized, and the cats don't know how to do accounting. Do you believe that? I have cats that don't know how to, you know, count. They just know how to do belly rubs and treats. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you need brushing down here. Brush that big curly belly. Brush that curly belly. Oh. Oh. Oh, life is so good, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it's rough, ain't it?
Oh man.
I bet it's rough with that big thick coat, as hot as it is, though.
Oh, Jack doesn't go outside or anything. You know, I never planned on having long-haired cats again, and there's a story behind me adopting Jack and his sister. You ought to see his sister. His sister is just one big poof ball. She is nearly round. She has so much hair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
There
All right,
is.
Jack.
There
Well,
is.
it doesn't look like you're going to get any treats this week.
There's the timer. We'll drop the inline.
All right.
All right, y'all say.
They
buy the Jack for now.
They buy the comic books so I can get tweets.
Screen Baby, what's up?
What's up, Screen Baby?
All right, so let's move
I can say
over
no to this face.
to CFAP. What you got for us, CFAP?
I ain't got all old stuff today. You got a Champions, I think number 2.
Hey, CFAP, the lighting's pretty bad. I don't know if you could turn. Okay, that's a little
better. Yeah.
There we go. It's getting better.
Got a Inhumans, number 12. And then you got a Defenders. Defenders 100. Defenders with the Silver Surfer. And that's it. $5 starting off.
All right. Looks like some late Bronze Age, early modern, 80s goodness here. Where, Jack?
All right. Yeah. How many total books in this?
I think it's 5.
5.
Okay. Yeah. So $1 a book.
Yeah.
Well, this is stuff to buy, right? Your early 80s stuff, because we've of course seen the Silver Age almost get out of control. We've seen the Bronze Age go crazy over the past couple of years. So your 80s books are what start investing in. I would always pick up these, especially the Defenders, and Champions is such a great book. Ghost Rider, Hercules. You got some great characters in there.
Yeah, another 5 years, 80 books to be like Silver Age.
Yeah, the Defenders has I think that's the one with Eternity on the cover, and
yeah, there's the Uncanny X-Men 100 homage. It's the Defenders 100. Yeah, and they're the old team versus the new team. Yeah, Nosh says it's hard to view. Yeah, Nosh, these are some late bronze, early copper Defenders mostly, but Champions. So, some 30 to 60 cent, goodies starting at $1 a book essentially at $5. If there's a book that in particular you're looking for, of course, Nosh is a Hulk fan. If there's a book in particular that you're looking for, we'll try to give you a close-up on it. Sounds like one of our sellers is here. All right, got about 30 seconds left on this auction. All right, there's going to be the timer. So we're going to drop the inline, and y'all know how CFAP does. Now the rest of us were like, hey, if you come back later and you want this, we good. CFAP's like, nope, you snooze, you lose.
Nope, you won't get them now. Be a different price.
There
There
you
was
go.
a win book with this, but I'm gonna let it go.
And that's another thing for those who never bought from CFAP before. He usually ends up throwing in extra books, so keep that in mind when bidding. And again, if the lighting is not the greatest and you can't see a particular book that you might be interested in, let us know. We'll try to get you up a little closer up. Okay.
I'm gonna cut the light on in a minute.
Thank you. Thank you, good sir. We'll move over to let me pull in Tacoma first. Tacoma, you want to say hey to the peeps? And
I want to say sorry, man. I I don't even know. I was just spacing and I'm looking through IG and it's 11 o'clock. I'm like, I'm supposed to be on an auction this morning. So I just ran right here. My apologies, but I got some good books and glad to be here. Hopefully people will be happy and find something they want to buy.
Well, you know, the funny thing about that, so the other day I'm sitting here working from home on Thursday, and I knew there in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm supposed to be somewhere. Where am I supposed to be at Thursday afternoon? And then I get caught up doing something else. And then so this guy messages me, and I go, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be at this meeting. It went on without me, obviously, and thankfully.
Well, we have a foster pup coming, and so we're getting the house ready so our dogs can meet the foster dogs, see if they get along. And I was like, I told my wife I'd clean the dishes, so my mind was like, I got to get the dishes done before the foster, so my wife doesn't get angry. And so I'll be running back and forth between my rounds doing some dishes.
Yeah, and so I noticed the other day, and I don't know if this was an update for StreamYard to answer your question, but I was on somebody else's stream and it said you can post through StreamYard now. So.
Yeah, no, but I tried it last night on Sans's, and it kept saying your comment has been would not go through. So that's why I was trying this morning, and it worked. So now I don't have to have YouTube open on my phone.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't want to bid on somebody else's auction.
Right. Yep. That's good update for sure. All right. So I'm going to go over to Thundergod, and while you get ready, and we'll let him go. Cool.
Perfect.
Thundergod, what you got?
All right. Well, just like with Southern, spend $100 with me, free shipping. I have a 10 book. That's all it is. 10 book pull box, $15. Anybody who buys from there, I'm gonna have Southern make either a duck race or some sort of race, or he can spin a wheel. And if you buy, and if we empty the 10 books, not that much, it's just 10 books. If we empty that, I'm going to go ahead and give this away to one of the winners.
All right. So it looks like a Philip 10. Is that Venom 9?
Venom 9. First full Dylan.
All right. And so just so I understand, so everybody else understands as well. So you basically got a pull box, but it's a group of books, right? So they're paying $15 for 10 books, basically?
No.
Okay.
No. $15 a book, a $15 pull box.
Oh,
but I didn't
$15
fill
pull
it up
box.
all the way to make it hard to get. It's just 10 books in there.
Oh, just 10 books in there. Gotcha. So it's $15 a book. 10 books
Right.
in there.
So if somebody wanted to get all ballsy and be like, hey, I really want that book, you
They
could
pay
grab
$150. They got
150 would get
yeah.
you all 10 books plus that one
right.
because you bought the whole box.
I got you.
Or you can have 10 different people buy one book and then 10 people go in the running for the Dylan Brock.
So do you want to just like randomly pull a book out of your pool box to kind of give people a taste of what might be in there, or you want to tell people?
There's a lot of different Virgin covers, stuff like that. Like I said, a lot of different Virgins. Here is, I want to say it's a Ninja Funk, but it's a Virgin homage to Albedo.
Yeah, the Usagi Yojimbo cover.
Yeah. You know, stuff like that that's in there. There's just a lot of different,
All right.
a lot of different Virgin variants.
$15 pull box. There's 10 books in there, and if he empties the 10 books out before the auction's over, they're going to do a wheel to give that Venom 9 Philip Tan cover First Dylan away. Kid Bird, thank you for joining us today. All right. So did you have anything else, or just the pull box?
Well, I'm gonna start. I don't have any bite now set.
Okay.
I was actually supposed to be on with Sands last night, but there was problems here. I couldn't do it, so that's why I reached out. Anyways, just give me a $1 starting line. We got enough people. We'll just let this go where it goes. One book. That's all it is. One book started at $1, and let's see where it goes.
All right.
It is. I want to say it was the 1 in 15. I think it was the 1 in 15. Could have been the 1 in 10. But I think it was the 1 in 15. Let's just start a $1 void rivals, and then just let it fly.
All right. $1 starting bid. You
One book in the lot.
1 in 15.
Is that the A cover?
No. This is the ratio cover. I can't remember if it was the 10 or the 15.
Okay.
I think it was the 1 in 10 ratio. I think it was the 1 in 10.
It is the 1 in 10. I just pulled it up.
Yes,
All right. So 1 in 10. And Tacoma jumps in.
Just start it out nice light, see where it goes.
So I gotta ask Scream Baby, aka Starscream. I gotta ask him. So does are you excited for where the transfer? I am.
I think so.
Glad for a reset. Robert Kirkman usually is a solid writer. So hopefully things will. And Daniel Warren Johnson's going to be illustrating it. So that I really liked his stuff and Beta Ray Bill. So
Yeah.
I didn't realize Starscream was here on
This single story right here, it was so good.
I'm gonna fold and let Starscream get that because he just got the B cover for me last night. I didn't realize he was here. I know that Transformers is his jam, and I already have the 1 in 10. But I'm going to say no to second one for $5. It's good. It's really good. Kirkman writes well.
Yeah, this was a page turner all the way through. There was like not a decent amount of dialogue, but the art told part of the story, and then when you got to the twist at the end, well, I mean, I guess it's not really a spoiler anymore, but it was just really good. And it'd be kind of good if Starscream wins because I've had a book. I meant to reach out to him, but with work, I never had a chance. I have a book over here for you, Starscream. I was going to ask you the other day if you still wanted it because you paid for the book but never sent shipping. So I've had one book sitting over here for you for about a year.
This is Carlos Collects. Thank you for joining us today. It is the 1 in 10 ratio. The 1 in 10 ratio. Legion of Comics says, good morning. That's right. Can't live up to the late, great Robin Williams and good morning, Vietnam. But, yeah, I'm excited to see where Robert Kirkman takes the franchise. I think he'll be in better hands than it was in IDW's hands.
Yeah.
Carlos, it's the 1 in 10.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
I do have.
I could certainly feel that as much as I've been buying original art lately.
Oh wow.
And so got one viewer in particular that's always commenting on me doing an art flip. So I did for my Hulk stuff, which I obviously have a lot of original art surrounding Batman. The other franchises I'm enamored with. So Batman or X-Men, Valiant Comics and such.
Are you one of the last people that actually buy Valiant?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course now, you know,
I don't
Valiant
mean to say that
is published with
sarcastically, but I
Alien.
just don't see a lot of their stuff. So
Right, yeah. So Valiant is now going to be published with Alien Comics, who I've never heard of either. So we'll see how that goes. I was hoping maybe Kurtman
what
would
is
pick it
Carlos
up.
asking? If there's more to come in?
Yeah, so he's wondering if it's a builder, which the timer is winding down.
Well, if somebody wanted to build, hold on.
Good morning, El Green Machine. How are you doing? We got Jedi Farce in the building, Stevie B. Valiant. And yes,
If they wanted,
it is.
that would start at $1.
Unfortunately, it's coming to an end, Mark. But yeah,
Where's the bid at right now?
it's at 6, and the timer.
Still got 6. So you'd have to at least go $15 more. But I guess since I only got one extra, I can toss in the 1 in 25.
Ooh.
But
Well,
so you get a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 25. But like I said, well, right now we're at 1 in 10. So
yeah.
How
So
much?
the timer for this has already expired. So in fairness, let's go ahead and drop the inline. If you want to do a separate auction for that, or if you want to make a deal to Starscream to pick up that one as well, that'd be up to you. But or if you just want to do it, buy it now for that other one too. So for the other one, you know, that one, Starscream won that for.
well, let me ask the people: is there interest in the 1 in 25?
There is.
If there's interest in the 1 in 25, since the timer did run, and I don't want to take up too much of Ian's time, I'll just run the 1 in 25 on the very next. If you want to round.
And Carlos says, yeah, he wish he had known that. He would have bid on that other one. So, Carlos, stick around because the next time Thunder is going to run that one is that one. And maybe you could pick up the 1 in 25.
Well, hold on, Carlos.
And Point Reyes is wanting to know how much for the other one, too. So, it looks like you got some action on the other one. Oh, you got an extra copy of that?
I have to check. I might. If that's my last, I have to keep it. But I definitely have this one, and it's just going to go up next. So we'll just put it up next round.
Sounds good. So, folks, stick around and you see what's going on.
This was $6 to Starscream, though, right?
That's correct, Mundo.
All right, got it.
All right, let's go over to Tacoma.
All right, so I just want to show off one thing first. I won this $5 raffle ticket. I purchased 2 of them for some cancer fund that Emily Swallow was running, and she just sent this to me in the mail. Actually had her name on the return address to Ian. This is the way. Pretty cool.
So you know her address now?
What's that?
So you know her address now?
No, I know her like agent's address. So it said Emily Swallow, care of like Hollywood Select Group or something.
Okay.
But you know, celebs don't know how to package.
Ugh. Really? I mean,
I'm super happy.
You hate to say something about it. I mean, if you had just bought it like straight out, you probably say something about it. But I mean, it was
yeah.
So.
Hopefully, you know, I cured cancer, so it's all good.
There you go.
All right. I got 2 things going here. I got this little bin. If you're not familiar, this is Niobe Shia's Death. This is a metal cover, Blade homage, triple signed CGC 9.8. If you're into Niobe, I'm letting this go at a ridiculous $200 price. If you're not into Niobe, you're probably like, what is that? Why is that? So won't waste much time, but it's triple signed Witness 9.8 metal foil blade homage, which is pretty cool. I understand for people that are into Naomi, which is not me, which is why I'm selling it. All right, give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a $20 start line, and $20 start line. 10-book Hulk lot. Anybody who's into Hulk, I know Shelby was talking about the Bronze Age a little earlier. These are all bronze. I don't even think they're copper. They're 25 cents. Still Bronze Age. Average grade is probably like a 7.0. They're dirty. They need cleaned and presses. And I will put them in beautiful new bags and boards if anybody's interested. We have Hulk 136. This is the first appearance of Xeron and first appearance of Klaatu, who you actually may know and may have heard of. A lot of these early appearances from like 1973, like never heard of him, but Klaatu's appeared in Fantastic Four a lot and other books. 136, 150, 160, little tiger shark action there. Nightmare at Niagara Falls. 170. Little Battle of Black Bolt here. 175, I think. 75. That one's a little bit lower condition. 176. And this classic one, this is again a lower condition one, but this is a classic Hulk versus Warlock cover. 177. 184. 185. And the last book in the lot is the first appearance and the last appearance, because he dies, of the Devastator. Look at those boots. Look at that outfit. So a little 10-book Hulk lot for $20, $2 a book. You know, you want to pick up some 15 center. These go from 15 to 25 cents. So that should narrow down the years from about 71 through 75, probably, maybe even a bit earlier.
There's a Polaris and Havoc appearance in that one you just turned. Yeah, that
right one. There.
Yep.
I did not know. Clearly, I have not read Bug Off Greenie or The Girl Gets It, the classic hippie villain.
Yeah, the 70s, yeah, for sure. Legion said, I'm missing just that first one. So Diggs from Twitch says, what's up? So, hey, what's up?
Nice, Diggs. Welcome.
What happened with the Hulk Juggernaut? Anyone know? It's probably to a standstill. You know how that goes.
Immovable force, an impossible object, or something like that. Unstoppable force, an immovable object. Legion, we'll talk if this lot doesn't go. So, hang in there. Message me on IG, and I'm sure we can work something out. Little Hulk action here. Classic Hulk, beautiful Hulk, all the Hulk. And if there's things people are looking for, like I could do an Iron Man lot of Bronze Age if people want. I can do an Avengers lot of Bronze Age if people want. I can do modern crazy indies you ain't never heard of. I got a big Hulk slab coming up. I could do something to do with a guy named Wolverine. There's stuff. There's stuff out there that you can get. Just got to say when.
They just got to say when. What about?
Just got to say 20.
Oh, okay. I got about 20 seconds left, folks. 20 seconds left to get in on some Hulk books at.
We got some snipers. They're all going to put their bids in. I heard that. She's running upstairs now.
Uh-oh.
Fireworks. drives our dogs crazy. We drug them during like this time period. And I think that's what killed our first family dog, was just having too much. Yes, Legion. Yes, it is. Thank you. And in the condition they're in, I mean, I think like if it got up to 30 or 40, that would be, that'd be good. 20 is probably a good deal. I don't know about an insane deal just because I haven't cleaned or pressed any of them myself. But there's a lot of like grime that you could easily rub off with a magic eraser. So they would look a lot better if somebody took the time to make them good. All righty then.
There we go. So let me drop the inline to make it official.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Legion, if you buy anything else from me, I'll throw that one in for free. Just let me know if that's the one you said you needed, 136.
Good deal. Yeah, especially all them Trimpy covers, because they don't come cheap. Tacoma Comics, Legion, Mark.
What? Sorry.
About
Oh yeah, it's exactly as you see below my chin over here. Tacoma Comics. Thank you.
All right, so let's go over to myself. I do appreciate those who are hanging out with us on this Saturday afternoon if you're watching it live. This is going to be a $2 round. So we've come to give some steals and some deals today, to move some books. And you know how we are, just to make room for something different. That's generally how we do it, right? All right, $2 round. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. $2 round start now. Look at Mark sniping, and look at me. I don't even have my letters out. What a rookie mistake. What a rookie mistake. All right, at the A spot, we've got Superman in Action Comics. Nice embossed foil cover with the mullet, with Lobo. Action Comics 695. Then we got Spectacular Spider-Man, the death of Harry Osborn right there at B. We got Dracula, Vlad the Impaler from Topps Comics. Roy Thomas writing that. That's issue 3 of 3. That is going to be at C, still in the polybag. We got Night Thrasher #1. That's from his first Kick Butt issue. Don't believe me, look on the cover. That's from his main series with foil. Then we got Clive Barker's The Saint in the Center foil at E. Adventures of Superman 505 at G. Nova 1 at H. Web of Spider-Man, first and last appearance of the Spider Armor. Web of Spider-Man 100. Moon Knight, the die cut cover at 50. And Green Lantern 50. And as mentioned, look at that key, glow in the dark. That's right. Got some keys here for folks today. Anyone that wants to pick up any of these. Mark asked, does anybody have a Transformer 17 from the original run? Yeah, I mean, I do, but I don't know if I have an extra. Let's see. All right, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I don't have an extra one of that one. Into the Smelting Pool. Meanwhile, back on Cybertron.
Who is lighting fireworks at this time of day? Like, what's the point? What? That was loud. Like, really loud.
Yeah. All right. Nobody interested in some nanny spoiled goodness?
Some ways to confuse science.
Sorry, Charlotte. I'm sorry.
Some ways to confuse scientists, Mother. What?
Turn off there. All right. So. There you go, Mark. All right. So let's. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna drop like a dotted line because I'm gonna switch these out. Okay, so the new A is going to be Superman. What issue is this? Number 5 from the Bendis run variant cover. He says it tickles. Oh, it's Adam Hughes cover. There you go. All right, then we're going to have Ghost Rider number 50, die cut foil cover at B. We got Iron Man 300 at C, another foil cover. We got Captain Glory number 1. It's still polybag, so it's still got the card in it. Same way with Night Glider number 1, another Jack Kirby creation at E. We got Superman Batman number 67, part of the Blackest Night. We got Bizarro in there. We got Death's Head 2 and die cut. A little foil there, issue number 1. Somehow I didn't have extra issues on either one of those. So anybody want any of the new ones, let me know. Yeah, it happens, El Green Machine. It happens. All right, let's show some buy nows. And if you, since I'm not looking at the computer screen at the same time I'm showing this on the camera, just let me know what you're. All right, we got John Byrne's Next Men, number 14. This is the first comic appearance of Hellboy. So for those Hellboy fans, you know that the actual first appearance was thought to take place much later, until it was mentioned that he is actually right there in the background on a poster, Hellboy. So yeah, first comic appearance of Hellboy. And yeah, so $5 on that if anybody's interested. We got Star Wars Heir to the Empire number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3. I thought I had another one in here too. Yeah, I did. Oh well, I'll show that in a minute when I find the other one. Okay, let's go with Star Wars Shattered Empire. All 4 issues. We got issue number 1 and issue number 2, issue number 3, and issue number 4. So all 4 issues. All 4 issues. So 4 times 2, 6. Yeah, $5. $5 for all 4 issues. And for those who are, there we go. We got Kanan, the Last Padawan, issue number 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 issues, $30. $30 for all 4 issues. Definitely a deal to be had. That's actually a pretty nice copy right there. Okay. And then we got $20 on the Batman Adventures Mad Love, signed by John Boy Myers. This is the Dallas Fan Expo exclusive. $20 on that if you are interested. All right. Yeah, he's on the poster. So Mark is going to claim the Next Men. Okay. And then the Night Thrasher. Let's see. Here. Night Thrasher green. There we go. Still glow in the dark goodness. I think I got the DC logo version of that for the PC. And the Night Thrasher. Got it. Gotcha, Mark. All right, so next round, I'm going to have a lot of these type of books right here. If anybody is more interested in some nice exclusives, which I got the Strange Academy there too. High Republic, some Miles books. I have some of those next go around on my round. So stick around. And we will go over to Shelby. Let me drop the inline, make it official. Shelby.
All right, so we've replaced Jack with Freeway. So this is Freeway. Freeway is the gray one. Jack is the fluffy yellow one. Everybody knows that, except for, of course, Southern Comic Geek.
Man, I can't hardly keep my kids straight. How am I going to keep the cats straight?
You only have like half a dozen of those, though.
Well, you got a half a dozen cats.
Yeah, you got a half a dozen cats.
Thank you.
All right. Touche.
Well, he's
Mark
only
said $10
got 2 dogs running around, so it's much easier for me to remember them. I got the bigger dog, aptly named Thor, and I got the smaller dog, aptly named Wiener.
There you go.
Wiener again. But hey,
and my penis is named one of those.
we'll let you guess which one. Okay, so Mark says he'll give you $10 for the fluffy yellow one. So
Some days I would take that. Yeah, if you're in the Houston area, you might want to call me up. All right, I'm due 6 books for $5.
right.
6 books, so that's less than $1 each. So this is Department of Truth, number 1, 5th printing, 6th printing. Crossover number 3, variant cover. Crossover number 6, variant cover. Crossover number 6, variant cover. And crossover number 6, variant cover. And then Die. I was talking about Robert Kirkman. So Robert Kirkman, Die, number 1. So 6 books, starting at $1. And this book is probably about a $20. This is a God of War. Isn't that right? Am I saying that right? No, God. I can't think of that other book that Kate's did. God Country. Maybe?
God Country is a book he did. Is that
Yeah, so this is an homage to God Country. On crossover number 6, Ian Beduman cover. And this one is Heat Seeker Comics. Kill Fam variant. So Heat Seeker Comics. I doubt you're going to see that very often. And I think the rest are just the normal variants. So these 2 are like about $20.
I thought that one in front is some sort of ratio. Yeah,
it is. It's a ratio. There's a virgin to this also.
It's like her issue.
Yeah, it looks like it originally was $20.
She's leaning over. I don't know that's supposed to be Kate.
It is. It's Megan, his wife.
Leaning over him.
She did the art to Megan Hutchinson cover.
Is it an ex-wife now?
I don't know. I have not been able to get a hold of Donnie since he started having all those issues and stuff. He didn't show up to the con he was supposed to show up at in Dallas that we went to a couple of weeks ago.
I just heard rumor about that. That's why I'm asking.
He was a no-show. And I haven't talked to him. I'm friends with Megan's best friend. That owns Batcave Comics in Austin.
Well, look at you, Mr. Important.
All right, so Mark was asking, do you have crossover 6? But I think you answered that, right?
Yeah, this is crossover 6. This is crossover 6, and this is crossover 6. So you have 3 copies of crossover 6 in here.
There you go.
What is 6? Some kind of key or something?
No, it was one of Donnie's last issues. A new writer took over for crossover. I think it is. I
No,
think
Donnie, he still wrote them, but that's the one that I think Chip Zdarsky wrote. Chip
uh,
wrote one book out of that run when he was doing something else, and it ended up being the best written one that they did. It got the most high praise because Kate would have to get asked, or like, hey, what is it? How do do you like that? Like somebody else wrote one issue of your book and it was the highest seller. So, and I think issue 6 is the one where Zdarsky stepped in for like one story.
Oh, okay.
okay, yeah, it's not on the cover as a credit if Zdarsky did it. I read it up. I liked the story. I read it up to around issue 3, and I didn't quit reading it because I didn't like it. I just
What is it
never
about?
ended up with the time to continue reading it. Like I
What
said, I
Well,
know I'm almost positive. I know around issue 9, Cates was not writing it.
well, the other thing with that book is so many delays. So it's like, okay, I'm reading it,
He read them.
neat premise at first, and then it's like, and then other things come up, and then you delay the comic. I mean, that's just like the worst thing you can do when you got momentum on a comic is just to delay it.
And I don't know, Donnie didn't seem like his heart was in this one.
It was to start with. That's why the story for about the first, I think it was only a 12-issue series, maybe 13.
Yeah, I think it's 12 or 13.
But that's why it came in with a major bang. And then it just kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to poop on your parade there, but like near the end, it kind of went out with a little flicker. But it started because he teased that you're going to get all of these characters that were going to cross over from Marvel or DC,
Yeah.
And it never really ended up coming to that.
Yeah, I know that when I saw him, I think this is at maybe it's at issue 2 or 3 when I saw him I can't remember if it was in Austin or here in Houston. And I got him to sign a couple of copies. And I know his remark was, oh, this is that other book that I'm writing. I don't know. He just didn't seem like he was into it.
He does too much things at one time. And he's only good for miniseries. He done a shitty on the Hulk.
Yeah, you don't want to put him on a continuing series. When he comes up with his own ideas and stuff,
it depends. His ongoing Venom, I thought, was good from beginning to end.
His Thor run was great.
I think he had an idea of like a 2-year story though, right? For Venom that he wanted to tell. And that's when he's kind of good is when he knows where the beginning and where he wants to begin, where he wants to end.
The only thing I've ever read from Sir Cates that didn't pull me right in is his recent Hulk run.
That was shitty.
That had problems from the whole Smasher, not Hulk shit from the beginning. His Thor run until he had to step away. Like, you can tell the difference in the writing for like he was writing Thor, and then when he obviously started having these problems, they took him off the book and they gave it to some unknown damn writer that I don't know. It just got bad after that, and then crossover was good. I haven't read the one that he's doing right now, he and Segment. I know Southern is building another title.
Vanish.
Yes, that one. I haven't read any of it, but it's probably good too.
All right. Well, drop the inline, and we will jump over to CFAP. CFAP, what you got for us?
Got a Spider-Man bot. I only usually sell Spider-Man, but I'm going to get rid of my Spider-Man card. You got a What If Spider-Man. Uncle Bill hadn't died. a Marvel Tales, another Marvel Tales, Spider-Man. Now we're getting to Spider-Man books. That's with the Punisher. That's 350, I think. 150, 350. That's if he had cosmic powers. That's the Sinister Six and that. That's it.
All right, what are we starting at?
25.
All
But
right,
you got some fees.
all right, $25. And yeah, that's a fold-out cover right there with Darkhawk and the whole team right there on that one.
Yeah.
And then that's in that same storyline there. Yeah, and that's the 350 Eric Larson comic. And there was another one in there that was a key. Let's see. That's him and Nova fighting the Tri-Sentinel. Oh, the one that has him in that Iron Man first appearance pose. That's an homage. Yeah, that one. There's some kind of key to that one.
Cosmic power.
Yeah, I think so. So there you go, folks. $25 for these Spider-Man comics. That's the return of the Sinister Six. So get in where you can fit in, folks, if you want to fit in. Thank you to everybody that's hanging out with us today. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. It is much appreciated. Or if you're watching us on another platform, the applicable sign of appreciation there would be great.
You'll get a throw-in with a couple throw-ins with it.
There you go, folks.
There you go. Good life.
Yeah, it's funny because I've done had three people contact me. This one Instagrammer, he is doing did a vote like on what book to try to hype up, and Turok 1 was voted winner. So I've had three people reach out to me and say, "Hey, you need to be the man." I got to pull out literally my long box of Turok 1s now.
You can add that in there.
If I was any good at doing internet memes, I'd probably be all right.
Yeah.
All right, so Marvel Fanfare is in as well. Tacoma, I guess anybody else too, but Nosh put in the chat what Hulk comics he's looking for.
Huh?
I was just saying that Nosh had put in the chat what Hulk comics he was looking for. So,
Nice.
all right, got about 15 more seconds to get in on any action here.
Let's throw in these miles. There's some champions. Some other champions. Another champions.
All right. Looks like no action there. We'll drop the inline. And let us know in the chat if there's anything in particular you're looking for, whether it's a particular issue like Nosh had done, or a particular character, publisher, etc., etc. All we can do is let you know. Maybe we can look up and show you something that you're looking for. All right. Let's move over to Thundergod.
Okay.
All right. Give me a $5 starting line.
All right. Auction stars. There you go.
All right, so there's no secrets. People ask, there we go.
All right, there you go. 1-in-25 ratio for Void Rivals, issue number 1, starting at $5, well below ratio. Were you able to find out if you had another one of those 1-in-10s?
I can get one. So, yeah.
I mean, if you want to say how much it would be to get in at it. So we got Legion of Comics coming in at $5.
Well,
Yeah,
what do we call it? Page
15
6.
marks.
So, I have to see where this goes, and since what's his Starscream kind of set the price on that, I don't want somebody to pay more or like less than him. So we'd have to see where this one, and then $6. I guess if somebody does want it, but.
All right, so Tacoma's at $20 for this 1-in-25 Mark folds. I know there was some interest earlier from a couple other folks. If you want to just say whatever, okay, it's at $20. What would it take to have the other one come in? 25?
26.
26. All right, $26.
Yeah, so I kind of set what the price is going to be on that. That's kind of like one of those pick 'em lot things. I don't want to have somebody. I'm not going to say a price that's more, but it's just kind of Starscream kind of set the price on that.
Okay, so $26. If anybody wants to get in, we'll get the 1-in-10 ratio, and then also this 1-in-25 ratio.
Now let's not forget, folks. I want to try to give this book away for free tonight, so don't ignore the $15 pull box.
Yep, so there's only 10 pulls in the $15 pull box. So, and if he empties them, you'll get put on a wheel for every book purchased from the pull box to win that Venom number 9 Philip Tan cover.
26 to bring
26.
both of them in, Legion.
Yeah, 26 would have both of them in. Yep.
And Legion, if you bid the 26, I'll fold because I have the 1-in-10.
All right, so Mark comes back in at 26. And as promised, Tacoma folds.
Man of my word, most often.
You can keep it going if you need that 1 in 25. You can keep it going.
The promiscuous.
The promiscuous time traveler has graced us with his presence from the future or the past. No one knows, but he is
Promiscuous.
promiscuous.
I got a power pack coming up next.
He felt it through the timeline. There you go.
And if I could try to give a cheap plug here for something, if Southern will let me, I want to try to plug this symbol here that I have on my chest.
Okay, what you plugging up?
Well, what it is I highly recommend going to the website. It's a local LCS, and their wall books they're just insane. They have so many great books. We're trying to support them so they stay running. It's where my pull list is from. It's where I get a lot of back issues from. It's called Arcade Comics and Collectibles. Most of their wall books now you can buy them, or you can buy them off the website. They do amazing shipping. We're working on some sort of code of people that I send over there, but you can also give it a follow on Instagram. And if you reach out and ask for something, then they'll probably always make a deal. Especially if you just say, "Hey, the Thunder guy from YouTube sent me over." You never know what they might do from right there. But I highly recommend. Great books, amazing guys. They're trying to get the LCS. It's up and running, but we want to keep it up and going. So, I get no pushback from them. This isn't anything where I make anything. It's just friends that have a store. Arcade Comics and Collectibles.com. Or even if you just want to send me something and say, "Hey, do you think they have this on the wall?" I'd even be able to look for you, because, like I said, they have, you name a book, it's probably there. But like I said, I was working with my friend, the owner. We might be trying to come up with like a certain code that you can put in or something like that if I sent you over. But like I said, I don't get anything of it. I don't want anything. I just want the LCS to succeed. That's all I want. So I might even drop it in the chat. It's just a link to their website. Like I said, I highly recommend checking it out. Great store, nice dudes.
Looks like this is going to go to Mark at Legion of Comics.
All right, Legion. I do not think I've ever sold to you before. I've seen your name a whole lot, but I don't think you've ever bought directly from me. So as you can see, there's the IG. Hit up, and then we'll start the conversation from there. It is $10 shipping. So,
all right, good deal. Let's move over to Tacoma Comics.
All right. Got 2 bins and then pick 'em lot. So right here, I'm going to price this at the lowest price that is going for on eBay. On eBay, this is anywhere from $250 to $350. So $250, Hulk 182, second full appearance of Wolverine in an 8.5, $250. Hulk 182. You know what it is. I don't need to tell you. Hulk 182, $250. Second full appearance of the Wolverine. I've seen some people asking crazy money for early Spawn newsstand issues. later Spawn newsstand issues should be even crazier money. So I have here a little mini lot. Yeah, just a few of them. Just a few of them. This is Hulk. Oop, that's out of order. This is Spawn 123 in a newsstand. It's got some ticks. I'd put it at like a 7.0. It could use a press, but there are about 14,000, maybe 20,000 of these produced in direct. So that means there are maybe 20 of them in newsstand. That's how rare the newsstands got by 2003. 124 and 125 in a newsstand. Again, super low print, about 1% of the whole overall printing. And they stopped newsstands with 137. And then I also have a Spawn Virgin variant, 300. And I will do that little mini lot there for any Spawn fans out there, newsstand out there. We'll do that for $40 if you're interested. I paid more for each of those individual newsstand Spawns. So, yeah. Here we go. I put letters on so the winner can pick. This is a $10 pick'em lot. So $10 if you would please, Mr. Comic Geek. This means that the winner gets to choose whichever books they want at that $10 price. Not that you get them all for $10 or $12 or $15, whatever the final bid is, but we start out at 10. Somebody bids 10 and nobody else bids. They choose whatever they want, and then it's open. So we have Journey into Mystery. This is 632, first appearance of Thori the Hellhound, puppy of Loki. We have Vision #1, one of the greatest stories of modern times, in my opinion. First appearance of Viv and Vin and Virginia. Vision, not the first appearance of Vision. Power Pack #1, first appearance of the Power Pack. One of my letters came off. We have that Gleason Amazing Spider-Man 55. There is a little under the D and then down the bottom. I don't even call it color rub because it's clearly a printing error. It's not rubbed off, and it comes on almost.
Said something about there's a little under the D. What?
Yeah, there's a little under the D. I realized as I was saying that, I better show the lower part. This is the first appearance of Dr. Kuwata, who is like Ollivander, except lightsabers instead of wands. He's the maker of the lightsabers, and this obviously is the John Tyler Christopher Darth Maul action figure variant. That's a big book. First appearance of Naomi #1, the B cover, signed by David Walker, the artist on this. Now, this one doesn't look like too much. It's a Batman and Robin Adventures, but it doesn't match any cover of issue 23. This is inside. This is a German book. The whole thing is in German. It's really, really cool. It's just one of those things. If you're down with that sort of stuff, definitely recommend it. You all know Scotty Young, Extreme Venomverse. First appearance of Peter Parquar. We have not seen Peter Parquar yet. This is Neil Gaiman writing the Marvel characters in 1602. Apparently, this is what the new What If series is in the fall is going to be based on. Tom King again, Mr. Miracle #1. It's kind of a washed out cover, so it's hard to see. And back to the beginning. Boom. So no bids yet. So a $10 bid would take all of these. Not all of these, would take each of these. You got your Vision. You got your Power Pack. You got your Gleason ASM. You got your John Tyler Christopher Star Wars Dr. Kuwata. You got your Brian Michael Bendis on Naomi. You've got your German edition of Batman. So I bought this at half price, and we were trying to figure out what half of the price was, but it was written in all these different pre-Euros European currencies. So I had to figure that out. So we just said, all right, we'll call it $4 and take half of that. But it's very, very cool book. If you're a Batman fan, it's got the poster inside too, extra Batman poster inside.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about foreigns is that they can be very gimmicky, and they always have been. So
So this prints Batman Adventures 10, and I forget what the other one is. They put the cover page at the end. So it's cool too because the title page is in English, but then the writing's all in German. Ads are in English. So kind of cool little book there. I should mention I have a $3 pull box if anybody's interested in pulls, like to gamble a little and getting a good, cool random book. I think I got it filled up with some awesome stuff. So let me know. Doesn't look like anybody's biting on these books for $10. That's okay. As Sands would say, I am the winner if nobody bids. Sort of a consolation, feel-good story, but I'll take it. Thori, Viv, Power Pack, Gleason,
Gotta
Dr.
get the
Kawada.
power back while it's available. Cause that power back will come to DC. I mean,
MCU.
yeah, MCU. Watch what I tell you. It'll be on
Can't,
Disney. Watch.
can't believe Kyle's not going for the Power Pack. Probably already has it.
Better to have more than one. You always can sell one.
Yeah, this was a great read too, Mr. Miracle. And the first one that Tom King and Mitch Gerads did together, Sheriff of Babylon, is a phenomenal read. If you can ever find that, I think it was on, was it Image or Dark Horse? I think it was Dark Horse, Sheriff of Babylon. All righty, how much time we got there?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. So I'll promote this bigger next time round.
Okay.
But 3 pulls, 10 for 25. That's a $5 discount there. I'm just trying to clear out my box of random stuff that's kind of cool, but doesn't fit a good theme for a whole auction lot. So thank you, and I'll see you all next round. I got another pot to wash.
All right, good deal. Let's move over to myself. Thank you for those that are still hanging out with us. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already done so. This is going to be a $10 round with a lot of exclusives. Thank you for joining us today, Nash. Have a good night's sleep. So this is, of course, a Silver Surfer 4 homage. Tyler Kirkham cover, and that is the Virgin variant, and that's Thor Banner War, I think that's what it's called. Sins of Sinister Dominion #1 with the Nathan Zerdy Magic cover. We got a Jay Ancoletto Magic cover on Strange Academy Finals #4 at C. Amazing Spider-Man David Nakayama Ghost Spider or Wind Spider, whatever she wants to call herself nowadays, which is in Amazing Spider-Man 20. We got X3 Deadly Regenesis #2. That's a Nathan Zerdy cover at E. We got the, I think it's a Natalie Sanders. Harley Quinn, looks like the Glamour magazines. Yep, that's who it is. That's her signature right there. With the Harley, $10. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man 23, another David Nakayama, and this time with Miles. We got Hulk #13, a little Todd McFarlane Hamage. We got Rogue and Gambit #2, David Nakayama on the Rogue, and then Miles Morales Spider-Man #4, Tyler Kirkham at K. Austin LeMay in the house. Hey, Tacoma, you still around?
Yeah.
Hey, show those spawns that you had real quick, because I know that's why Austin, Mark had sent Austin a deal letting him know about the spawn. So,
all right. So real quick, and thank you very much, Austin. $40 bin plus shipping. We have spawned 123 in a newsstand. It needs a press, and it's got a few ticks. You can see there, because somebody like me bought it on the newsstand and rode it home on their, wrapped around the handlebars of their bike. Spawn 124 is not a newsstand. I don't know who is going back and forth between their newsstand and a direct shop, but whatever. And then Spawn 125 is a newsstand, kind of a little bit better, but the same thing. It's got a few ticks on it and needs a press. And then I'm just throwing in Spawn 300, this Virgin variant, with all the Spawn characters on it. So $40 if you're interested. If you know Spawn newsstands, 123, 125 is way the heck up there and super low print. If they were printing like 25,000 Spawn 125s and they were printing 25 newsstands. So super rare, hard to find. I used to collect them all, and then I stopped. Then I started again when I saw those two. Then I said, wait, what are you doing? Stop. So then I sold them to you, hopefully. Let me know if you're interested. Thank you.
All right, so back over here, this $10 round, again, if you like some Virgin variants or some variants of any kind, then there you go. All right. So I'm gonna throw up little Scotty Young goodness, little Avengers versus X Marvel. So actually, I'm going to show y'all. I actually have an original art page out of this issue. I accidentally double ordered this. I had ordered it off of eBay. But anyway, it's a fun issue. Got the Age of Apocalypse characters. So let's get to the page that I got. It was fun. So they're having a cook-off. And here, this is the page I got. So Beast gets mad because all the hamburgers are gone. Rogue is too busy texting on her phone. And Hulk sitting there with all the food. MODOK, Luke Cage with a fro, Cyclops and Deadpool take off after him. Rogue's still on her phone, but now all of them are mad at him. But and then of course that's how it leads to them fighting against each other. But who knew? Who knew? But anyway, it's a fun issue. Scotty Young actually does all the interiors. He wasn't just cover artisting there. But anyway, $10 if you're interested in that. And then Star Wars High Republic number 8. I think this is a 1:25 ratio right here at B. And all those early High Republics were all keys of some kind. Got Spider-Gwen Gwenverse number 5 with the fall there. We got the Kyle Hotz Vengeance Virgin version of this. We're going to do at D. And then this is Uncanny X-Men 342, Joe Mad cover. There is, back in the day, that as everybody knows, they didn't do an awful lot of variants. This is about when they started doing some more. This is one of the variants for issue 342. I think there's one. I think there's only one other one. So this is the variant for issue 342. Like I said, they didn't do a billion variants of every issue like they do nowadays.
Yeah, you already got a for A Jedi Force.
Okay.
A lot of great variants here. Only $10. Most of these are $15, $20 books. If you try to buy them on your eBays. Looks like A is now replaced with even a Virgin cover.
Yep. Let's see, Mark, I'm only 2 books away from having the whole run of Transformers, Volume 1 from Marvel. So then I would be 3 away from having that. So, it's just something to keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Okay. All right, so let's this is David Nakayama Storm variant. of one of the X books. We got Marauders number 1 with Psylocke, right? We'll put her at G. We got the Cat 60 Gorkum Demir Virgin of Recount Preamble at H. And then we got Sabine Rich, Amazing Spider-Man number 18, Meow Meow, right there. We'll put that at, then we got Amazing Spider-Man 14, Little Picha Momoko, Hallows Eve there. We'll put that at J. Then we got the Virgin of the David Nakayama X-Men Adventures. We'll put that at K. It is during my lucky number. Never thought it to be, but you know. Yeah, that's not too hard of a book to come by there. What is it about that issue? Are you trying to get like the first 25 issues or something like that? Yeah, because the other two I need are like towards the end of the run. You know, those are the harder ones to pick out. Yeah, so 17 is the first appearance of Blaster, Power Glide, Cosmos, Sea Spray, Warpath, Beachcomber, Perceptor, Starkus, so that's how to get it right in a minute. Kickback, Bombshell, Shrapnel, Dirge, and Ramjet. In the first 50. Gotcha. Yeah. Let me. Those are pretty good shape. Yeah, yeah, Mark, I'll do it for 10. If you want to, I'll take it out. No, I'll get me another one somewhere. But yeah, Transformers 17. Herb Trimpe cover.
Somebody all right there?
I'm just feeling worn down, my friend. You know, I've been sick all week, and I'm sorry, I didn't know I was off mute.
No, it's all good. I like hearing people's noises. Lets me know they're real.
I'm just thank you to everybody who's bared with me this week with shipping. I just packed up a bunch of boxes and just repacked it box to go to Canada. Because I don't know, the moose couldn't find the freaking address, and they shipped it all the way back to me. So these comic books have now gone like 2,000 miles.
All right, gotcha. Well, no, hey, look, half the fun of collecting is
The journey.
Getting there. So yeah. And, I mean, you know, if it was a book that was like, if it was like Hulk 1, that'd be different, because those are a little harder to come by. But yeah, I can lay hold of that at some point somewhere. All right, so I'll put that in your pile with the other stuff. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop the inline. I'm not sending Morse code.
It is. That ain't me this time.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
All right, so let's go to Shelby Comics.
Oh, okay.
It was Shelby. Okay, well, never mind. It was me.
All right. We'll see if I can hang for another round. Like I said, I'm feeling a little down right now. I've been sick all week, and I just loaded up a basket full of. See that basket right there? Just loaded up with packages. So, all right. Oh, this is gonna be. I'll just do something crazy here. To Just Society of America. Nice high grade, and they're black covers. I don't see any spine ticks. There's a little cover rub on one of these, and of course, this is Alex Ross covers. I will start this at $1.
$1. Let's see. Auction starts. Here we go.
Alex Ross covers, Jeff Johns, of course, great writer, Jeff Johns. Now, who told me to? I think I got through the first season. Jeff Johns was doing a lot of the writing for Stargirl on WB.
Yeah.
Really good. It is really good.
Hey, Mark, did you ever watch that interview that Mark Millar did, or Miller? I spell like Millar, but anyways, said Miller. But anyhow, that did with Jeff Johns that I sent you, because yeah, that was a really great interview. He talks about Richard Donner and the first Superman film, and why he why Jeff Johns likes writing about the Justice Society.
Well, is that Mark Millar interviewing Jeff Johns?
Yeah, so Mark Millar or Miller has a YouTube channel called Miller Time.
Oh, really?
And he interviews all these people. It's fun just to hear him talk, because he's Scottish. He's
a cool dude. Yeah, I've seen interviews with him on Cartoonist Kayfabe. And I know he got a ton of money from Netflix.
Oh yeah,
for the Miller universe that I guess kind of fizzled out.
Only one show so far, and it wasn't that popular.
I liked it though. I liked the show.
I didn't dislike it. It didn't catch with me, right? Like there was nothing wrong or bad, or you weren't like, oh, cringy CGI or oh, terrible actors. It just it resonated not at all, you know. Like I didn't think it was bad. It just wasn't like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and they try to do like a comic book TV show tie-in, if I remember right. I think they did like the comic book first, and that was actually published, I think, by Netflix, and then they did the TV show. But I liked it. I wish they had done another season.
Oh, cool. Ooh, speaking of Jeff Johns,
I want to say Alex Ross covers
Jupiter's Legacy. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, was Jupiter's Legacy. Thank you, Legion. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
Alex Ross covers, or no? I want to say I'm wrong. Hi, Shelby.
Or what? I'm sorry.
Ross covers.
They Alex Ross covers.
Yeah, they are Alex Ross. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Where's issue 1?
There is 6 issues, I think, in this series. I don't remember where I even picked these up. I think I picked them up as part of a lot with some other books. So I thought about picking them all up at one time, but I'd like to read it. I would like to read the story.
It's so the beginning of that Justice Society of America was Jeff Johns' writing. I don't know how far he went with the writing, but I love that. And I'm not a big DC fan.
No, I'm not either. I know he went to issue 6. I won't say he went to issue 9, but
Yeah, there's several more covers. Mark says there was like over 20 issues where Ross did those covers.
Yeah.
There was several of the characters.
I think it's issue 20. It's up on my wall. 22 or something has 3 connecting covers that shows like the whole Justice Society. It's really, really well done.
Well, yeah, and also Mark Miller did Kick-Ass too, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he wrote it.
Yeah.
And I think they're fixing to do something else with that property too.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure it's really a relaunch or anything. And I liked I just sold my whole set about 2 months ago. Kick-Ass 1, Kick-Ass 2, Kick-Ass 3, and then Hit Girl.
Mm-hmm. And then they rebooted Kick-Ass and Hit Girl.
And I really liked the story. Now, I thought the movie, the little bit of deviation they did with the first movie, I lived with because, they had Nicolas Cage playing the father. So I think they changed his death and stuff, which I think was okay because, you want to get as much as you can out of Nicolas Cage. Second movie sucked. I thought it read better as the story read better in a comic than it did on screen, which I think is the case sometimes. And I'm not surprised they didn't do a number 3. But the guy that plays Kick-Ass, is all beefed up and he's playing Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same actor.
Yeah.
He also played Quicksilver. He played the army guy in Godzilla. And what was funny is Elizabeth Olsen was his wife in Godzilla and his sister in the Avengers.
Well, that's kind of would that be tongue in cheek, pun intended, I guess, the Scarlet Witch Quicksilver relationship in Marvel's Ultimate? Because you remember they were brother and sister, but they were. If you read that story, Wolverine watched them.
I did not read that story, but maybe I should.
But yeah, it was kind of disturbing. But all right, no action here. I am going to drop the inline to make it official. And if everybody hadn't already, check the private chat. But all right, then we will move over to what's up, Art Chemist. Thanks for joining us today. We'll move over to CFAP. What you got for CFAP?
Hold on a second. Count. All right, I'm just doing some order and your X-Men. Got Powers of X number 1. Iconic Jean Grey and Scott with the trading card. First cameo of Bishop, they say. I think that's X-Men from the latest last series. Book ain't around. Got an X-Men here, Volume 1.
Origin of Magneto,
Yeah. Then you got a Judgment Day with Storm.
Art Adams cover.
Then you got a Virgin Baron of Emma Frost. Another X-Men. I do all of them for $25. One book cost me $20. And there's
$20.
25, and there's 3 more books you're gonna get if you bid on.
All right, $25 starting now for this X-Men line. Got some new, got some old X-Men. There's House X, Volume 1, the Married, that's X-Men 30, I think. And then, of course, the Holofoil 300th issue. That's an exclusive there.
I thought that was a variant, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then that's the Origin of Magneto there. Everybody likes some Art Adams there.
Oh. 3 books come in.
No X-Men action.
So the spawn lot went in the DMs. Thank you, everybody.
There
There you go.
you go. You're going to get these 3 with it. Secret Wars. Extra double copy. That comes with it if you buy it.
All right. So CFAP just threw in 3 more books from the original Secret Wars run. If anybody's interested in picking up this X-Men and Secret Wars lot. Now, there are no DM deals. Let's see.
No deals? So.
All right, no action. So I'm gonna drop the inline here.
All right. On the next
Thank
round,
you, good sir.
on the next round, all the stuff I had, I'm gonna build a box with. I'm gonna sell it cheap, so be ready. All right, thanks.
All right, let's move over to Tacoma. What you got, Tacoma? Not Tacoma, sorry, Thundergod. Starts with a T.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Similar haircut. Yeah. Similar goatee.
Hey, I can't help it if Tacoma is handsome too. All right.
You know it.
That's what I'm talking about. For Legion of Comics, I didn't know I wasn't following you already on Instagram. So if you're still in the chat, Casino just gave you a follow. So that way I can get in contact with you about those Void Rivals. Please, folks, $150 gets you 10 exclusives plus this, or like I said, 10 books, $15. And we're trying to do this. This is my first time on the afternoon comic crew. So, I want to give this away to free for somebody, but we got to purchase from that box. Did you say this is almost the last one coming up, good sir?
Yep.
All right, so I was gonna do a big old pick 'em and give me a $5.
All right. So this is going to be a pick 'em lot, winner's
Yep.
choice.
It's gonna be a pick 'em at $5.
All right. There we go.
There's choice, yeah, that one. All right, we're gonna start with some foily action, some art germ Wonder Boobs. I mean, her. So that's in here.
What? Full and boobs. Oh my
It is.
God.
It's foil boobs. The art germ virgin foil.
That's $5.
I like my boobs in saran wrap, but that's just me.
So you're a Naked Gun kind of a guy. You remember a Naked Gun? That him and Priscilla Presley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Black Panther issue 1 from no barcode on it, so it's a Walmart exclusive cover.
Hey, Point Reyes, yeah, so he threw some Secret Wars in there, CFAP did, but CFAP said that he's going to just do a smorgasbord lot with all the stuff that he's been throwing up today, and so there you go. So don't go walk the dog. He's done had enough walking for today. All right, sorry about that. Go ahead.
The issue 1, speaking of Donny Cates like you were, this is his first Venom. This is Radiant Black number 9, 1 in 25 virgin cover, I want to say. This is Batgirl issue 1 exclusive. Can't quite remember who did the cover on it. I don't think I can say his name. But Batgirls, nice little variant. This is some Ryan Brown Lethal Protectors. Then we got issue 24. Some I want to say it's Del Otto, could be Raza. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's some Del Otto from that Kate's run. Another version. This is some Crimson Rain issue 1. This is a Tyler Kirkham exclusive trade dress. Some more Tyler Kirkham exclusive. That Mary Jane Black Cat looking all hot and venomite. That's a Tyler Kirkham exclusive. Here's another Del Otto issue 31 from Venom. Right there, some Del Otto. This is from 1977. Howard the Duck, his first king size annual. Right there, some Howard the Duck from 77. And then this is, as you can see, it's another Venom Lethal Protectors, but without the barcode. So it's another Walmart pack exclusive. And then we get back to foil boobs. So all that, I was going to break it down into 2 separates, but we're just going to put it all on here. And please, $15 polls. I don't know. Random poll out of here again. Yeah, stuff like that's a Virgin cover. I wanted Hulk. I know it's a Rico cover, maybe Hawk 10, 9, 10, something like that. So You get virgin covers in here. And that's out of the pull box. Either starting at $5.
$5 winner's choice. I think the Power Girl's worth the price of admission there. Got some other nice choices in there. $5. Know how this works. I think that's a Miko cover there. Homage to the Punisher War Journal.
Here's some pretty dress. Here's some Tyler Kirkham. Some more Mr. Kirkham. Some more Mr. Delato. Some annual #1, Howard the Duck from 1977. Like I said, I want to say this is. This is the one that's like is a Raza. Diesel Protector 1, no barcode, Walmart pack only, and Willy Twilly. Don't forget that pull box. Just $5. You put in a $5. You can get any of them that you want. Yeah, we'll even add some more. It's all Hawk stuff. Wasn't going to, but there you go. Why not? Look, you're a Hawk fan? Variant Hawk issue 1. Variant Hawk issue 2. Scan Hawk 6. First Titan. Scan variant. Issue 7. Bjorn's. Issue 8. Bjorn's. Rico 10 trade. Right there, if you're a Hawk fan, I'll all exclusive covers. They come up at $5 a piece. Winner choice. All of this.
Boy, Reyes says he's had us on slower speed by accident this whole time. He was thinking that we were melting in the heat. We were talking so slow. Funny. Well, man, no action on all this goodness.
Oh, this goodness. I mean, like I said, I even have foil boobs.
Foil boobs. I mean,
who doesn't want those? Look at it. And don't forget, if you spend $100, just like with Southern, I'll cover all your shipping. So you get free shipping at $100. And I want to try to give this away to somebody.
all right.
But I'm also going to give away to free. Well, do that later. So any love on the pick'em? Just $5 pick'em?
No love on the $5 pick'em.
Okay.
That sounds like a country song.
Right.
No love on the $5 pick'em? Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, let us know. Tell us something, good folks.
All righty. Let's move over to Tacoma. What you got?
All right. I am here. I am not trying to watch soccer on my phone. I am ready. All right. So I got 2 lots. I'll do one as a bin and one as a real low start just for fun. Let's bin this at $20 if anybody's interested. I think 20 is the right price. $20.99 would be a better price, but that would be a pain. X-Men $20.99, number one, newsstand. X-Nation $20.99, number one. Mutant $20.99. Ravager $20.99, newsstand. Punisher $20.99. $20.99 unlimited. $20.99 AD Apocalypse. $20.99 sketchbook. Doom $20.99 newsstand. Issue 4 and issue 5 of that same run. So $20 for that right there if you like a little $20.99 future in your life. And then we'll let this go cheap. Give me a $10 starting line. Point raised. I don't know. They're all written in English, I guess.
They're all in the same universe in years. Okay, so Tim Koski's letting me know the condition.
They're all good. Like those foil ones where you usually get a tick, right? These covers were thicker and foily, and they usually break right there. You know what I mean? I haven't examined it too closely, but I would say, they're all near mint minus or better. There's a non-color breaking dimple somewhere on this one, but it's kind of small and hard to see because I can't find it now. But I wouldn't tell you there was an imperfection if there wasn't, right? But usually, especially these newsstands and these foily ones, they usually are worse condition than these, and these are pretty darn good. Like even the Doom, I don't think these color break. If you take a look close, oh, there's one right there. So there's one color breaking tick there. Let's see if there's any more. Maybe a slight one there. I can't even keep it still enough to see. So I mean, I'm happy seeing they're all near mint minus or better for sure. I wouldn't even say VF plus or better. I'd say near mint minus or better. So $20 for that, and then let's go with let's not go too cheap. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2 is 14. Minus 4 is 10. Let's go with a $10 starting line. Arbitrarily done. Beautiful, beautiful Alex Ross cover on all new, all different Avengers. There is a first appearance in here, and I am not sure what it is, and I didn't just look it up to sound knowledgeable because I've forgotten. This is the first time Miss Marvel meets Wolverine. When this is Wolverine was dying, and so she didn't realize he's injured. They spend some time in the subway fighting killer crocodiles. He was one of her heroes. It's kind of sad, and then they team up 10 years later to fight in Dark Days of Venom. Ooh, there's more books. I didn't realize there was books on the back of these. Wow, somebody's getting a deal then. There's issue 8. This is from the 2016 run or 2014 G. Willow Wilson run. There's issue 9. There's issue 10 where Lockjaw becomes like her friend. And then the second G. Willow Wilson series from 2016. These are just the great Valerio Schiti covers. I don't know how else to pronounce his name without saying shitty. Schitti. It's Italian. This was a super popular cover. And then this one right here, if you are a Miss Marvel fan or want to read Miss Marvel, this is one of those like just contains a bunch of early issues, origin story type stuff, and is a great cover to boot. Is that a Dodson? I don't even know. I don't think it's a Dodson. It's somebody good. I'd have to look it up. So there you go. About 10 books for $10. You're a Miss Marvel fan. It's a deal. It's a steal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. 9 books for $10. $1.10 a book. $1.11 a book.
Look at those math skills.
And an extra penny. Yeah. Well, I've had my coffee this morning, so I can do the math. So here's what Mark Wade said to me when I met him last week at Washington SummerCon. I said, I'm a big fan of your work on Champions, and I was a big Miss Marvel fan. That's one of the titles that got me back into superhero comics. And I said, they killed her. I go, you probably can't tell me this, but they just killed her so that they could resurrect her as a mutant on Krakoa. And he goes, I absolutely cannot confirm that storyline is going to happen.
Yeah, that was a little too obvious.
A little too obvious. But what he went on to say, I thought is kind of interesting. He went on to say that he goes, usually the writers of the TV shows are pretty good at listening to us, but he says this is one time where they came and asked us to do something to make stuff match and to make her a mutant. And so if you go even further back, and he said this too, she was supposed to originally be a mutant, but Disney didn't own the right to the X-Men at that time. Yep. So all that jazz.
Yeah, so they were trying to pump the Inhumans up to include adding new ones like her and killing the X-Men off just because they didn't own the movie rights to all that.
Yeah. And then that Inhumans show came out.
Yeah. Big bomb.
I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen Iron Fist from the original Netflix, or Inhumans was ABC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those two shows. I heard they were pretty bad. Hey, Tim, you interested in that 2099 lot? Or were you looking for like 9/8 all the way?
He just said thanks. So
yeah. I'm just following up like a good salesman. I see
go.
you've expressed interest in our products. Can I further interest you? Oh, by the way, before my time runs out, I do have a bunch of $3 pulls, and I'll be perfectly honest with you all. Half of the books in the $3 pull section are $5 pulls. I just dropped the price because I'm trying to get rid of stuff. So let me know if you're interested, and I'll be glad to pull out some books. Anybody who's followed me for a while might realize that I'm not over here in the corner anymore. I've moved forward. I've rearranged the room a little bit, and I'm just trying to get rid of some extra baggage, comic books wise speaking.
All right.
Okay.
No action there.
No action.
All right.
All right, Tim. Thank you. Anyway, I appreciate you responding.
All right, dropping the inline. Okay, so this is going to be our last round, and so I have not put the next round up. I know CFAP was going to do a round. Shelby, do you have another round in you? Or are you tapped out?
Yeah, I'm tapped out. I was just going to heckle and slow down progress.
Okay. All right, so we'll go to CFAP. And we'll see what he's got up his sleeve. I know that he mentioned something about a smorgasbord lot. So,
all right.
Yeah, for CFAP.
All right. There you go. Get the cap. All right, I'm going to show all these books, all of them, and I'll give you a price at the end. So here we go. That's our Champions, Inhumans, Defenders, another Defenders. Okay. Get the rest of them all together. Everything. The Spider-Mans. That's that. I've been in the Champions for Miles. Marvel Fanfare. The X-Men lot. Brandon Barnes. Oh, there you go. Go on. That's the rest of it. This is Secret Wars. I threw in there the 3 copies. I put these in there too. The Strange with Spider-Man, Art Germ, and West Coast Avengers, Dark Hawk #1. And that's everything. I'm gonna do all of that for $50. Starting off. You can't beat that now. It's 31 bucks or 33. Around 31 or 33 bucks. I didn't count. Want to see anything up close? Let me know.
All right, so the auction's going to start at $50.
Yeah, that's for everything.
Okay.
30-some bucks. So less than $2 a book. You got keys in there. Older books, newer books, modern, bronze, whatever you call it. Everything got to go. Less than $2 a book. That more you gonna go get them some keys like that.
There you go. Getting the deals here first, folks.
It's still the morning show. Cartoon business.
$50. Nice big old box.
Books too. I ain't gonna tell you what they are. You want me to go back through them? Let me know. Somebody wants to buy it. Go on once. Go on twice. 3 times. It's over with. I'm done, man. I'll keep them myself. Let somebody bid it.
All right. Well, drop the inline there. So the deal is closed. Thundergod. What you got for us in the last round here?
Oh, well, it doesn't look like I'm going to do the giveaway tonight, this afternoon, whatever. But we tried. We tried, Southern. I don't know. I'll just try to move on a couple things. Not gonna put anything. If you do want the $15 pull box right here, $15. Get yourself a free first appearance, Dylan Brock. We're just going to try to move these extras because I have extras. Give me a starting line of $15. That's $1.50 a book. It's just random Batmans. The first one's minor key if he keeps using the character. Delato, Batman issue 25. This is all going to be Batman related. Issue 25, Shadowski's first, so it's also that first appearance of Phil Safe. More Delato, Batman 28. Then another copy of 28, but this is the Funky Matina cover of Phil Safe. This is just the cover A of Batman 31, 131. Then you got the Legends of the Dark Knight, #1, the A cover, and Legends of the Dark Knight, the variant cover by Jason. This is a Jason Fabic cover. This was an exclusive. And then Batman Killing Time, issue 1, the cover A, and the cover B, Cal Nugu. So cover A and B, and then Fear State Alpha, Fear State Omega, and then there was all the other Fear State stuff that was in there, just like to get ready to do with Night Terrors. So 10 Batman related books. Started out at $1.50. There you go. Don't forget, whole box here. I do have a buy it now. I'm going to do 3 books at $10. It's a 3-issue miniseries, so you get all 3 of the cover A's like Ken Lashley. Venom versus Carnage, 1, 2, and 3. $10 buy it now. If somebody wants that little 3-issue, you get the whole miniseries. So that's a $10 buy it now if somebody's interested. I got Werewolf by Night, 32, first appearance of Moon Knight, and pretty low grade. We'll do it for $5.50. Don't know what else we got here. How about some Star Wars? We want some Star Wars.
If it's something I don't have, which is
Yeah,
unlikely, but I'll
sure
take
you
a
have
look.
because it's the 1978 Star Wars, 77 Star Wars.
Got any Mark Jewelers?
Huh?
Any Mark Jewelers like that?
No, I went through it. Unfortunately, not. But let me see. 1, 2, 3, 8 books, $15 a book. I don't know. Do the math. What's the math on that? Carry the 1.
120.
120. There we go. Star Wars issue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 and 2 is missing. So, grade range probably between 6 and 9.0. Maybe 6.5 to 7.5. Like not as high grade, but nothing's low grade, so it's hard to tell. It's right in that middle area. So if the Star Wars fans, these are all, they're not the Whitman, these are all, I don't know if you can see that, these are all the legitimate first things right there. All right, now we have $15 on 10 Batman related books. Some Matina cover. Like the old saying goes, if you guys don't win, then I win. All right, thanks, Tim. I'm sure Southern appreciates that.
Absolutely,
if
man.
Everybody here though in this group that has not subbed up the channel yet, please try to do it. I'm trying to get to 700. When I get to 700, I'm going to give away two prizes at 700 subs. One's going to be an exclusive. There we go. One's going to be an exclusive Funko Pop, and the other one's going to be a high grade slab. So probably going to be about a 9/8 slab. So if you haven't done so, please sub up my channel.
Yeah, thank you, Tim, for that and making it rain in the right direction. And so if you have not subbed up to Thunder, maybe he'll drop his link in the chat in a bit, and you can do just that. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's going to pounce on these Batman books. So what did you say the deal was on these Star Wars here?
125 for the whole lot.
Okay.
They even got big rabbit ears.
Yeah, Jackson. Yeah.
There, see. But if that's my time, like I said, that's okay. We didn't have a chance to give away a free book today. Also had this at a buy it now for 10. 3-issue miniseries. Is that my time for the day? Nobody picked up foil boobs from me. Might have to leave you all with that shot right there, though.
Well, and I don't know how mint that is. There might be some ticks.
No.
No ticks.
No ticks, no stickiness, nothing like that.
Wow.
This is a perfectly clean copy right here.
Okay, so
No Peter tracks.
This ain't your PC copy then, huh?
Right. This one, see, this was a good one that I was giving back to everybody. No sticky, no nothing. This one, on the other hand,
no comment. Okay.
No comment. We'll keep that one right over there. This one is clean though. This one's perfectly clean.
Well, good deal.
Well, that's at the end of my time. All right.
We'll move over to Tacoma. You're gonna wrap us up. You gotta go out swinging.
All right.
It was something, Tacoma.
Okay, so
I'm out of the park with something.
I didn't realize it was my turn so quick, but I got something. I got some things. All right. Somebody keep track of my math, and we'll see what happens at the end. Department of Truth, number 1, Mirka and Dolfo, 1 in 50 retailer incentive and a 9.6. I do that at 75. That metal foil. Niobe She Is Death, number 1, Blade homage. Look at that electric blue right there. This looks a lot better in person than it does in reflection. Triple signed 9.8 CGC witnessed. I would do that. I could come down to 175. This one I got to hold at 250. Hulk 182 and an 8.5 second full appearance of the Wolverine. So 250 plus
500 total.
500. One time only, I would do the 3 of those for $475 shipped. $475 shipped.
That is like a $50 discount.
$475 shipped. If anybody's interested, or individually, I will knock them out for you. I have a few other little bits and pieces. Hold on one second. I just put these away, but I can grab them back out just as quickly. Boom. And no, I said no on that. I said yes on that. I said no on that. I would do that. No. Definitely not. No. No, and no. Okay, so just these. All right, done talking to myself. I'm back. Got some more bins for you. Just first come, first serve bins. You like a little Spider-Verse action? Here's a variant to the new Miles Morales. We can go $10 on that. You like Run the Jewels? We can go $10 on that Black Panther 2. If you like your Spider, I think this is the first Spider dinosaur, Spider Rex, 1 in 25 featuring Arana. We could go 15 on that. You like John Jiang? Right there, Marvel Voices Spider-Verse. This is definitely got some first appearances. We can go 10 on that. You like a little Star Wars Darth Maul? We can go 10 on that. That's an Unknown Comics exclusive. More John Jiang. Spider-Man and Moon Girl. Number 1. And then I'd be willing to part with this. Still easily goes for 100. Totally sold out from Mile High Comic Shop. I would do this at 80 if you're interested. Those would be my bins. Let us know if you're interested in anything. Won't last too long because I don't really want to sell all these. But I really want to buy other books. You know how it goes. $75 plus shipping, $175 plus shipping, $250 plus shipping, or $475 for all of them, shipping included. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Did I mention I had a German Batman? I still got that 2099 lot. I would do that Miss Marvel lot I showed last time for $20. But it doesn't look like we have any bites, so I think we can safely go over to the next seller.
Well, that's going to wrap us up there, folks.
Yep.
And so let's go around the horn and say our goodbyes and where you think people can find you out next if you're going to be on another auction or something on your YouTube channel. Shelby, why don't you start us off? What you got going on this coming week?
Yeah, peace out, everyone. Should be on Madhouse on Monday, and that's about all I got planned. So come visit me there, and yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving.
All right.
Good deal. CFAP, you got going? Got anything going on?
Not a damn thing, man. It was
Gotcha.
a bad day. And but I have fun though.
There you
And if
go.
you're interested, I'm gonna drop the price for the box. $50 and plus shipping. You can't beat it. Well, $40 plus shipping. And you can't beat it. Do that.
There you go, $40 plus shipping. So yeah, $10 off that silver store.
Hit me up later and ask me the same price. It's gonna be a lot different. That's all I can say. So now hit me up later.
There you go. All right, what you got for us, Thundergod?
I'm just watching Shelby get attacked by a little dinosaur head.
Well,
so
I didn't know if he was
okay.
getting attacked or the dinosaur was trying to make out. I mean, I didn't know.
I don't know. They were face to face. I don't know what happened. I mean, I think I see somebody slip tongue, but
I didn't know if I seen slippage of tongue. So that's what I was waiting to see. If there was
that's what it looked like Shelby was trying to do.
Oh,
I don't really have anything on the agenda. I'm going to be dropping a couple unboxing videos coming up, and that's it. Hopefully, if Shelby lets me, you might be able to catch me next time with Shelby over on that other show.
Madhouse, yeah. I sent a message to Helvetica, and I sent you a message.
Yeah, check with them because it'll be the first time I'll be on there. And if it's on Monday night, I am available because I don't have to do anything on Tuesday. So I would definitely like to make an appearance on there for once, Shelby, if you can help make that happen.
I sent a good word for you. So yeah, just contact Helvetica, and
you are one of the best, Shelby. I don't care what Southern. I mean, I only talk great about you, Shelby.
Now we know who really starts all the rumors.
Right.
No, it's not me. It's
there was a little Freudian
Southern
slip there.
But
You let it slip.
For Southern, thanks for having me on. Like I said, we should have a bigger crowd. It might have something to do with the holiday, but
we got Frugal Comics in the house claiming CFAP's box for 40 plus shipping. CFAP.
Oh, there you go, Frugal. I got a box you can claim.
Yeah. Hey,
only cost you $150.
CFAP, did you hear
Hit
that?
me up on Instagram. Comic Wall People.
There you go. Yeah, just hit them up on Instagram, Frugal, and y'all can get that thing about. Sounds good.
But I haven't seen Legion of Comics in here for a little bit. If you are still here, I'll hit you up with the total. There's a lot of background noise. Is that Shelby again?
It is not me this time.
Yeah.
Sleeping somewhere.
I don't think it's me.
We get near the end and everything goes to hell in a handbasket. What is going on around here?
Not me.
All right. Well, good deal. Let's move over to Tacoma. Where can the peeps find you?
I don't know, man. This was it. I'm going to chill for a bit, try to get stuff together, and then I'll be back around. Hopefully I'll actually have a mic and light and webcam set up and start doing some videos this summer. I know that Thundergod is sending prizes out for 700. If I get to 700 subscribers, I am going to open this X-Men comic and make the Kool-Aid.
Oh man!
Oh,
that is in here.
Now, what number is that?
1990.
I mean, what number?
This is Professor Xavier and the X-Men number 9.
So
1996 Kool-Aid. I only need about 25 more subs, and then I will mix that up live. Have some fun.
You only need 25 more? Oh, you're pretty good. I need a little over 60.
I think I haven't checked recently, but I think it was about that last time that I looked.
Now, do you need that Kool-Aid in there? Is CGC going to say it's incomplete without your Kool-Aid?
They might, but that's okay. I'll deal with it.
We'll deal with it. You might deal with a few other things coming out too if you drink that old Kool-Aid.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid, right? No, too late.
I got the old gum and do it. I got the old
that's about all I got.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, good deal, folks. Don't have anything going on my channel in this coming week that I know of. Maybe might throw something randomly down as I'm apt to do. but I've got a busy month of July, and actually I don't have any cons even planned for this month. But I do have.
Southern and no cons. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's that crazy busy. But yeah, so then I got at least one planned for August, and I got 2 or 3 for September.
September's going to be a big month. I think we got 3 cons in September. So
is August? Is September when the?
Yeah, I think Austin.
Yeah.
I think Austin is September.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Couple
going
of
to
weeks, yes.
San Diego Comic Con.
San Diego should be coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it is. And which San Diego, all the big Marvels, all the big movie studios pulled out of San Diego this year.
Yeah.
So be back to comic books.
Yeah, well, San Diego will be all right this year because they done sold out of all the tickets prior to them announcing that. But if that carries over next year, they're gonna have to get back to something.
Who pulled out?
All of the big movie studios, so like Marvel and DC and all them that would announce the next greatest thing and have the people all go across the stage. Yeah,
there ain't no next greatest thing.
Well,
that's
it has something to do with all these strikes. Something about actors can't show up at appearances. That's the whole reason why Gunn had to just like out of nowhere announce his casting as Superman and Lois, because the actor strike kicked in, so he can't do it at San Diego because they actually can't make appearances or they go against their guild or whatever it is.
The writers are what's striking, and then I think the actors and what's the other guild that I think is standing in solidarity with them is the deal.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg canceled his concerts in solidarity, but I think he's doing it on his own.
Yeah, he's probably got too much reefer to smoke. So, all right, good deal, folks. Well, thank you again for everybody for hanging out with us today. And if you bought anything, be sure to get up with your sellers. Tacoma's had some cool pickups lately.
That's my Steranko signature. He wrote something that's on the grave in the book. The what was it? The Hellhound of Ravenlock. Jim Steranko.
All right. Goodbye, all.
We will catch you later. Until next time, keep reading, keep collecting. Adios.